taking at points.
I think for Magi, I mean, it's funny with her because she has always been really good, for example, at the Fox matchup. And that was kind of the joke for a long time that she would make is like, I really hope I get a bracket of all Foxes, and I really hope I don't have to fight any other character. I do think that's changed a ton over recent years. I think she's gotten a lot more complete in terms of her matchup spread. And like, this would be the final test, right? Like if Magi can put up a good showing here against aMSa of all players, who obviously is going to be a really different matchup if you're not used to it. This would be a huge win for her. But let's see what happens.
Yeah. Watching aMSa is one of the most exciting things in Melee. Just, if you're talking about like consistent, some of the hypest gameplay, I feel like aMSa just delivers non-stop.
All the time, yeah. Always bringing new stuff to the table. And for what it's worth, I do think this is one of his comfort matchups. I do know that at the USA versus World Crew Battle, again, my level, aMSa did go in, I believe, on Ginger. And performed really well against Ginger, right? So, yeah, you're looking at aMSa as somebody who, like, generally doesn't get upset by Falco. Can't really think of the last time that's happened, to be honest with you. And I even saw, by the way, speaking of Fiction, I saw Fiction tweeting this morning. Fiction, by the way, someone who's really big on like Falco basically having almost no losing matchups. And he was like, yeah, you know, in my friendlies with aMSa, I have for the first time come to the, realization that maybe if there's a character that does beat Falco, it might be Yoshi.
Wow.
Which I think is huge to get Fiction to say that of all people, right?
No, that Fiction crazy. Entirely changed my opinion on Sheik Falco. And it's not like I've played, it's not like I'm beating him, but I've played a lot of the really good Falcos like in the world. Playing Fiction as Sheik feels different than anything. You can't move, you can't do anything. It's ridiculous. So they definitely are somebody who looks at characters and tries to beat characters. I think aMSa is actually one of the only other people they've lost to recently. I think they lost to aMSa Genesis. And
talking about Fiction specifically.
Yeah. Fiction specifically. Sorry,
Yeah. So that is pretty bonkers. And first stock, 223% before aMSa loses that one. That is insane.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah. Oh, the weak neutral air to extend the combo. When does it end? Maybe it just doesn't.
It doesn't.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. All right.
Well, I got double shine right there, honestly.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe there's some way to take that off the top. But it's aMSa who's going to get the vertical KO on Falco. Oh my goodness.
That egg on a platform is just so menacing.
Yeah. Does a good bit of damage too. Does like 10-ish. Uh-oh. Down tilt almost sets up for it. Hang on. Oh, wow. Okay. That's huge. Oh, and Magi thought she had room. Magi thought she had time to get a hit in on aMSa in the air, but it was a trap.
It's a trap.
Dude, there's so many little baits that Yoshi can go for where it really looks like Yoshi's vulnerable, but you just can't.
Yeah.
You're going to get it by a counterattack.
And they have a very awkward movement that sometimes can be like hard to catch on to.
Yeah.
But I feel like if people kind of start looking at Yoshi as a character who moves in triangles and not horizontally and vertically like a lot of characters, they have this like arc to them each time they double jump that takes them either way, and then they can go like back down.
Right.
So if you look at them all as like almost isosceles triangles and look at the 3 points where like, okay, Yoshi starts here, he can go here, and he can end here. It can give you a little bit better idea of spacing, but it's really easy to like caught out from it.
Yeah.
And then you got double jump armor.
Yeah. Especially on platform stages, I think that's pretty big. Like just kind of knowing where Yoshi can come from. And for that reason, I think, to simplify things a little bit, Magi has taken aMSa to FD, but aMSa has really shored up his FD game over the years, so it's going to be a tricky one.
Star.
Yeah.
I remember the Whittler was doing down B, like missing it, and then down B'ing again. Because what they do is they run in to try and grab your missed down B, the stars push him away, and then you down B again.
The
classic. Hits that one, should do it.
Wow.
Tapped him with the foot.
And it's just the damage differential. aMSa just able to close these stocks out. And oh my goodness, I'm looking for a jab grab extension on that bird. Wow.
Magi, she's going to need to clean up one of these stocks here pretty soon.
Yeah.
There we go. There's one of them. So got way to go.
There is one of them. Okay.
Trying to work. kind of working herself into the corner a little bit too much, I would say. She spent most of this game in the corner.
You think you get DI out of the combo there, but that just gives aMSa the exact sub he needs to get the run-up down smash. That is insane. Now looking for some parry power shields.
Yeah.
Oh, you can just CC jab. What the?
You know what? Magi whipping out the SK92 a little bit. Shout out Vegas. And it seemed to be working there for a second. aMSa not really finding any power shields or anything.
Yeah.
Kind of just ate all of it into a down air and then death.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, well, that's what I was looking for right there.
Okay.
And what's the edge guard here? Okay, Nair sending the wrong way. But it's still damage.
Oh, my goodness. The power shield instant egg. That was cool.
I'll send 2 projectiles back at you. Yours and
2
mine.
for the price of 1.
Jab knocked. Ouch. That's rough. I mean, it's tough there. I mean, this is just something that I think comes with time and experience. You know, in sort of the way that I think Luigi is, a character where if you haven't really fought a good Luigi before, you're going to miss a lot of techs because you're not ready for the tech traps. Yoshi kind of works the same way. There are a lot of little setups like that jab. Down tilt at any percent, down tilt's percent independent, and it will pretty much send you in a tumble. There's a lot of moves that, yeah, if you haven't thought about them and like wrestled with them for a while, you're just going to miss techs on. Yeah. And unfortunately, that means that like for most people, the first time they play aMSa, they usually lose.
Yeah.
Because the thing, that's also just the big, even at low percent, right? Like there's the down tilt. If you let aMSa get one of his tech traps in, he's going to get jab reset into like, you know, 50 double jump cancel up airs. So
aMSa's punish game is absolutely bonkers. Yoshi can snag ledge so quick. Those ramen noodles are absolutely delicious tonight.
Yeah. And Magi, I mean, yeah, you know, slowing it down I think can work, but okay. More importantly is you need to find ways to start taking these stocks.
Yeah.
This could maybe do it. Oh no! The down B so hard to punish. There's the upper off the top. Magi, staying in it.
This is a hard stage to do it on, but honestly, I think like something like if you're able to connect the Shine, probably kills like 20% earlier. I don't see Shine not killing those first 2 up airs when the up airs hit, but I mean, if you're keeping Yoshi in the air, you're keeping him in the air.
Right.
So, like we were talking about earlier, whatever you feel the most comfortable with, that you know you can extend it and end up taking it all the way if you just execute correctly. I mean,
you just got to go with that.
Yeah, usually better than gambling.
Yep. Like the forward smash punish on the down B. That's an answer that we haven't seen yet. That was really nice. Even if it didn't KO, there's the dash tech though. That is like one of the stronger dash techs in the game.
Sends it a really good angle too.
Yeah, it's like a puff. Okay, nice. And hitting that tech, but aMSa's ready for it. With the reaction tech, just, oh, what's the punish here? Nair.
Wow, they reversed it and hit the egg? No way.
That's pretty. There's the dash tech again. Ooh.
Yoshi's eyes when they crouch is so
pretty, yeah. Yoshi looks pretty tired.
Very tired.
Something I started seeing some Yoshis do too in that spot where aMSa went for down tilt. I've also seen aMSa go for up tilt there, actually. Up tilt's got a little bit of hitbox below the ledge, and it actually just sets up for a lot of KO moves. You can do it off an edge guard.
I didn't know about the bottom box you were talking about. Him below ledge. That's cool.
Pretty nutty.
Reminds me of like fast Peach up tilt. In terms of the combo potential, at least. Not,
yeah, kind of like that. Or like fast Peach 4 tilt even.
True, yeah.
In that sense. Oh, we're starting to see a little bit up tilt. Oh, that hurt. What do you got here? Oh, no, jab reset. Oh, I thought that might have just been a down. I feel like aMSa could have even ripped a down smash in a World War, but aMSa knows best, and at the end of the day, he's got a pretty commanding lead.
Yeah. Also sponsored by VGBC.
That is true. Yeah, cool to see. I mean, that must be cool for, yep, definitely Red Bull. And that is just going to do it. Yeah, you can trade that stock out. You're totally okay with that one. And Magi, I think putting certain things together, but at the end of the day, aMSa felt like, and it didn't even feel like, aMSa definitely was just a more experienced player in the matchup. You're seeing it every little interaction where it looked like, you know, there was ever a question about what might happen, aMSa kind of came out on top.
Yeah, they seem to study for that test.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so aMSa can advance in the bracket. I do believe that means aMSa's probably done for the day, if I'm not mistaken. Just aMSa being, I think now in top 12. I do believe all of top 12 is actually going to happen tomorrow.
Okay, so top 12. I was going to ask
12, that's right.
Top 12 or 8. Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. Actually, in some ways, a little bit more of a clean divide. But yeah, aMSa is going to advance to get some updates on the tournament here. Yep. aMSa, so aMSa the round before this sent SWT to losers 3-0. Magi had the